Howdy, my name is Mike Kroll, and I'm here to talk to you about my personal leadership practice portfolio. And my project that I chose was to be a mass coordinator at St. Mary's Catholic Center. And this consists of, I put it into 3 steps, and that's preparation, execution, and cleanup, basically. So the preparation starts about 30 minutes before Mass. So I get there at 6:45 because it's a 7:15 Mass. And I get everything ready. I make sure there's enough bowls and chalices, enough hosts to get to serve everyone that's going to be at Mass, so that's anywhere from 500 to 800 hosts. I also make sure that there's enough wine that's ready to go in the pitcher beforehand. And the execution part, this also means that I'll be serving during the Mass. So I will be there when the priest is celebrating, and then if he needs anything, then he'll let me know. But usually it's just me making sure everything is set up at the right time. And then after the Mass is over, then it's up to me to get everything cleaned up, put back where it is, and everything closed up and put away again. The reason why I chose this is basically so that I can learn to go deeper into my faith through this. It's an easy way to go to Mass, to participate in a much deeper manner, like I said. And it's also, what I've learned from this is that I need to be flexible more than anything, because anything can change during the Mass itself. Anything can change beforehand. For example, there was one Mass where I was supposed to be serving like I usually do, but it was a more important Mass, is the easiest way to say it, and they needed someone to do incense. And so I was voluntold to do it, if you will. And it was really a lot of fun, but it's a completely different mindset. You have a completely different role that you have to go through, and it's one of those things that you need to be very flexible about. So what I've learned from this experience is that, like I just said, you need to learn to be adaptable. And that was my top of my 5 strengths. So that's something that I do really well, and that's something that I've really enjoyed about being a Mass coordinator, is that I can have the opportunity to be adaptable. But also, I think I mentioned that I need to part of the Mass is you have to have enough Eucharistic ministers to serve the people that come to Mass. Now, there's anywhere from 8 to 12 servers that need to be there. And sometimes they don't always know what they're doing. Sometimes they're new, so you need to kind of instruct them along what they need to do. And another one of my strong suits is enabling others to act, as we talked about in class. And this is something that comes into practice here very much, because you need to be able to make them feel comfortable, to let them know what they need to do, but in a way that helps them along, and to have that positivity, which was another one of my strengths. To show a little confidence in them, let them know that they can handle what they're about to do. And through that, it's very easy, at least for me, I find it easy to model the way for them. So not only am I serving up on the altar, but I'm also serving alongside them. So I can kind of guide them by the way that I act, and I hope that they can learn from that. Leading up to my last point is that all of this leads to a great understanding of some of my values, which is trustworthiness for all the servers that come and help with Mass. They come to trust me, at least I hope they do, and they learn to, with me, they learn to have a better spirituality and faith, which is another one of my top values. And yep, that's my presentation. Thank you, and God bless.